What's the future of the Muslim Brotherhood in this context?
If I were in the Muslim Brotherhood, I'd be worried because my brand is being undermined by this. I mean, when the Iranian people deny the whole idea of Islamic governance, it's going to be a body blow to the Brotherhood, maybe a death blow. I think the younger generation in the Middle East is tired of these things. Young people are really not enamored of these Islamist ideologies the way their fathers and grandfathers were. It's becoming something that old men talk about rather than people in their teens. So we have an opportunity here. I think most people in the Middle East would like, from North Africa all the way to Iraq, would really like to integrate into the rapidly advancing global society and economy that we see right now. They don't want to be an Islamist ghetto while the rest of the world, marches ahead. I spent many years in the Middle East as a diplomat and then in the private sector, over 30 years. And the one thing that struck me most in recent years was how young people would say that enough already. We want to be like the UAE. Actually, I talked to Iraqis in recent years, the society they admire most is the UAE because of its integration into modernity.
Do you believe that this Islamism, as you're describing it, is a mutant outgrowth of Arab nationalism?
It was a reaction to Arab nationalism, for sure. Arab nationalism was seen as too secular, but it combines with the worst kind of piety, the authoritarian strains that you see in Arab nationalism, and the bellicosity, absolutely.
Because Arab nationalism was an anti-Western movement, particularly centered in Egypt.
That's right, and encouraged by the Soviet Union at the time, very strongly. It was one of these classic anti-Western, movements in former colonies. Yeah.
So you really see a wholesale sea change, not just on the political level, but also on the intellectual level.
Absolutely. I mean, it's comparable to what happened in Russia after the fall of communism. You still have communists, but they're older. They're a relatively small party. They have their seats in the Duma, but they have really no influence to speak of. And I think that's what will happen to the Islamists. I'm not sure that they'll allow Islamist parties in Iran when this is over, because it'd be like allowing a Nazi party in Germany. I mean, when you kill and torture that many people, you really can't have a presence. And that's why there will be some vengeance. And, I understand the need to have some boots on the ground in certain scenarios. Special forces could be very useful in certain scenarios. But what I think we won't see is 160,000 Americans, in bases all over Iran, like we had in Iraq, and a CPA, Tehran. President Trump is way too intelligent to repeat those mistakes.